Another day, another dollar. I'm leaving work. I have an oncologist appointment today. My yearly oncologist appointment. Because of my pulmonary embolisms from back in June of 2021 already. So, yeah. I used to go every 3 months, and then it was 6 months, and now it's a year, and who knows? Maybe he'll discharge me and I won't have to come back again. I've never had any recurrent pulmonary embolisms. For anybody that doesn't know what that is a blood clot in the lung. And right before Father's Day, June of 2021, I ended up in the emergency room and then in the hospital for a few days. I had at least 10 blood clots in my lungs, if not more. Yeah. So I've never had any more blood clots in my lungs. However, when I was in the hospital last year for my hysterectomy to get my cancer removed, they blew out a vein in my arm, and it did cause a superficial clot. So they weren't too concerned about that, and I was already on blood thinners at the time. So, but yeah, leaving work a little after 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm over doctor's appointments. I really am. This is not how I want to spend my older years in life. But I am thankful that, things are under control. So it's just a short drive to my doctor's office, about 20 minutes or so. And then I think I'm done with doctor's appointments until November. Yay! So that'll be good. Not much going on. Work-wise has been crazy and busy as usual. For some reason, our business is picking up again as we hit fall, which is not a bad thing. Let's see. What else? I think I actually get to go home today after work at my normal time and try to have a normal routine again today. Which means I'll be cooking supper at a normal time. I got home late on Monday because we had to take care of something that day. And then yesterday, Tuesday, we got the call that Philip's truck was done. So we had to return a rental car and then pick up the truck and then eventually get home. I just feel like my life has been so chaotic lately for the last 3-4 weeks or so. I'm ready to get back into a normal routine. I don't know how, especially you moms with kids. I mean, I don't know. There's just something about having a normal routine. I don't mind change, but I don't like change. Does that make sense? Change every once in a while is okay. So I hope you enjoyed the last couple of videos that I uploaded, especially the one with Philip and I. That one makes me laugh every time I watch it, and I have watched that one at least 15 times myself. I don't get tired of it. I appreciate that the kids are going to have these videos to look back on, whether they roll their eyes back in their head, cringe a little, or, look back at them fondly after I'm passed on. But I appreciate everybody watching the videos and all the support that we've gotten here. And
things, everything from a car cruise to goat yoga, city park bingo. I mean,
people that love slots. There's a friend of mine, and she's worked for me. Her name is Abby, and she was addicted
to do this weekend and sign up for our free newsletter, and you'll be the first to know.
I love this. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you next. By the time you're here next, mom, that are glad that the kids are back in school, or are you a mom that you're like,
Organized person, so I like the routine.
I would have never known.
I like the routine of school, but I am definitely sad summer's over and not getting to see the kids as
Me too.
Yeah,
I'm so sad about it.
Yeah, that's true.
especially the ones going with.
Song's been going through my mind since I heard it this morning. On our way to the oncologist appointment. This is a back road that we take, like a shortcut to get to the hospital. It's a very windy road. It's pretty, but it's very windy. So you definitely should not speed, especially on this road. But it is very pretty, especially today since it's very overcast with the rain. Hold up, hold up. Gosh, I hope there's a place to park up top. I hit something yesterday going down the highway with my car on my right-hand tire, and now I'm like listening up for every little noise. Stop. Go. Where are the people? Pardon the inconvenience. I don't know where these people are going. Well, we don't have to do the parking garage. So that's a good thing. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. I gotta pee. We actually made really good time today. All right. Let's make our way inside and go pay our $60. Our $60 before they charge us the rest in a bill in a month or so. Let's get you out of here. This is so weird. I look at the middle of my camera, which is right here, but actually my camera lens is over here. So it throws it. If you ever see people, they look like they're looking at the center of the camera, but it actually looks like they're looking this way. So you kind of have to go that way to make it look like you're looking in the camera. It's weird. It's hard to get used to. The first step out of here is a doozy. And I always got to stand here and get my sea legs. Lock it. I locked it. This is where we're at. This is where we're at. I do not come here for my cancer. This is where my blood doctor is. This is where my hematologist is. This is the unit where people get chemotherapy and whatnot, but I am fortunate to not have to do that, so. But yeah, let's hope we get discharged today. Touch the deer flicky on the who flicky. Okay. I'm not a big fan of elevators. We only have to go up one floor, so that's good. Okay. I'm gonna leave you here. I'm not gonna take you inside with me, but that's where I have to go. I'll check in with you in a little bit. Heading back to work. I have to be back by 11, but I kind of want to try to do a TikTok dance here in the vestibule before we go back. So let's see how that works out. You know what's really funny about that? I just did a TikTok dance there. Oh, let's go down the ramp. Anyway, I was on the vestibule back there doing a TikTok dance, and these guys are up here working on the parking garage. And I just noticed that there was one that was standing there staring. We gave him a good shot. I don't know if he could see it or not, but that's funny. That's always so funny to me. I'll show you. Can you see all those guys back there? They were like, the one was like standing there watching. It's very noisy. But that's hysterical to me. All right. Let's get in the car and get back to where we need to go. Starting to rain. Starting to rain. We don't need the dew to get all messed up. All right, off. Okay, back in the car. And I can't remember what I told you in the elevator and what I didn't tell you in the elevator. However, listen, I hate going to these doctor's appointments when I'm there for a whole 5 minutes and I get charged $320. He listened to my lungs. They did my weight. They did my blood pressure. My weight was down a couple of pounds from my doctor's visit at the last doctor's office on Friday. Of course, I wasn't big ass full from the work picnic either today. I haven't eaten, but so he wanted me to come back in 6 months. Now, listen, this visit was from 1 year ago. I had a 1 year follow-up, and then he wants me to come back in 6 months. No, I poo-pooed that and pushed it back out to a year. he said my iron was borderline. And he wants me to go get my iron levels drawn. So I'll do that next month when I have to go in for all the other blood work that I have to do. And unless there's something drastically different or wrong, then I'll move my appointment up. But I really don't want to do it for another year because, as I always say, I am over doctor's visits. Yeah, there were quite a few people coming in for their chemotherapy, which really hits home and makes me grateful that I don't have to do that. So, yeah. But anyways, blood work next month. I'm on my way back to work now, and I'm hoping I can make a quick stop on my way back. So, I don't have to be back till 11, so hopefully I can do it. I can do it. All right, let's get the show on the road. They gave my doctor's appointment for next year, August 20th at like 8:40. She goes, how does that sound? I went, sounds good to me. So I don't know what I have planned for next year on August the 20th. But yeah, anyways. All right. Now, let's get the gate to go up. Yeah. All right, I still gotta pee. I still gotta pee. Let's go this way. Take it a different way. Looks like they're getting set up for a luncheon or something. Not a good day today. First day with rain for a week. It's still hot though. A little bit muggy. Green means go. Don't you know? But yeah, so the visit is so quick. He comes in, he shakes your hand. How you doing? We talk, oh, your iron level's a little bit low. Okay, sure. Should I just start taking iron pills again? No. Oh, okay. And then he goes, okay. He goes, we'll see you in a year. He goes, anything else I can do for you? And I said, not unless you want to sing and dance for me. Yeah, things just come out of my mouth sometimes. To which he laughed and said, no. Nice guy. Nice guy. Oops. That was an extra wide turn, Jen. What are you doing? Slow down, Jen. Let's see how fast we can get in and out of here. Make it quick, quick, quick. Make it quick. Clearance event. Hi. Magical love. I like this pink. Pink with the stars. I like this one too. Oh no. Yeah, let's do this one. Do this one. And this one.
You said half, right?
Yes, please. All right, I got some linings for the inside of my bags, and I got some more of this Harry Potter. Well, not some more. I never had this Harry Potter print, but so let's get to the checkout and get back to work. That was a fairly quick trip. I wanted some, I'm making these zippered pouches, and I needed some inside fabrics. So yellow kind of goes with everything. I have some Minnie Mouse fabric, and I have some other brightly colored fabrics. So, some linings. I'm sure I have more at home. And then I got some of this Harry Potter. I love this one. I made one as a gift for someone, but I think I'm gonna make another one, because it's a special person who does a lot for me on my live streams. They all do a lot for me on my live streams, but yeah. All right, 10:45. I'm pretty sure I can make it back to work. Change engine oil soon. I know. All right. Well, let's back up and get out of here. So by the time I get back to work, it'll be 11 o'clock. Should be. Should make it back in plenty of time, and then it's an hour to lunch. So this is a nice little way to break up the day. An hour of work, then an hour for lunch, and then a couple of hours more of work, and then go home for the day. Go home for the day. And then try to figure out between lunch and going home what we're going to make for dinner. It might just be a classic dinner of baked chicken and mashed potatoes. Because honestly, unless I come up with something good at this point, or not something good, I'm sure it'll be good, but I mean something. Ugh, damn potholes! I hate coming to this place because of the potholes. The owners of the mall refused to fix the potholes, and they have over $1 million in fines looming against them, and they're trying to fight it now. But anyways, What were we talking about? Dinner. Yeah, unless I come up with something different for dinner. I mean, we could do chicken cutlets. They love chicken cutlets. They really do. And that's actually not too bad to make, but I'm probably gonna go live after work on TikTok, because I do that a lot. I'm in the lane like I'm heading home. I need to get in the lane to go to work. Go back to work. And now I'm not stealing company time. I took 2 hours of vacation to go to my doctor's appointment. So, yeah. I'm still on my time. This person behind me is in a little bit of a hurry, it seems. It's just a quick exit to where I need to be. So, I don't know. I guess we'll catch up with you when something new and exciting is going on. Maybe after work, maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, I'm headed back to work. Fingers crossed it's going to be an easy afternoon. I don't think so, because who knows how many calls came in. I'm still trying to catch up on calls from yesterday. It's been crazy busy with calls. So, but my boss is there today, so he'll get all the ones that called and said, nobody's called me back yet. You know what? I do the best I can with what I got. It's at least a 2-person job, and 1 person has been doing it for the last 4 months. I'm not going to say that, and I'm not saying that my boss hasn't been running his ass off for the last 4 months as well, because he has. It's just, this really is a 2-person job, and 1 person's been handling the calls for the most part, 95% of the time, so